A journey beyond the horizon. Eternal life in ancient Egypt. The ancient Egyptians believed in a life beyond death. They envisioned a journey to another world. This realm was filled with gods, spirits, and wonders. To reach this afterlife, they believed preservation was key. This belief fueled their elaborate burial rituals. They developed sophisticated techniques. They sought to preserve the physical body. They called this process mummification. For the Egyptians, death was not an end, it was merely a transition. It was a pause before embarking on a remarkable journey into eternity. Preserving perfection. The significance of mummification. Mummification was a complex and sacred art. It was central to the Egyptian belief in eternal life. The process aimed to preserve the body. This was crucial for the afterlife. The Egyptians believed that the soul needed a physical form. It would recognize this form in the afterlife. Without a preserved body, the soul would be lost. Mummification ensured the soul's survival. It allowed the deceased to navigate the afterlife. This process was a testament to their faith. It demonstrated their deep respect for life and the mysteries beyond. The essence of being body, Ba, Ka, and Ren. These concepts were central to the ancient Egyptians' understanding of life and death. The ancient Egyptians had a complex understanding of the human essence. They believed that a person was not just a physical entity, but a combination of several vital components. They believed it comprised several parts, each playing a crucial role in the journey through life and into the afterlife. These included the physical body, the soul, Ba, the spirit, Ka, and the name, Ren. Each element had its own significance and function. The Ba was the individual's personality and spirit. It was often depicted as a bird with a human head, symbolizing its ability to move freely. It could travel between the worlds of the living and the dead, visiting the tomb and the family, ensuring the deceased remained connected to the world they left behind. However, it was tethered to the physical body. The preservation of the body through mummification was essential to keep the Ba anchored. The Ka was the life force. It was believed to be a spiritual double that accompanied a person throughout their life. It was sustained by offerings of food and drink. These offerings were made by the living to nourish the Ka in the afterlife, ensuring the deceased's continued existence. The Ren was the individual's name. It was more than just a label. It was a vital part of one's identity and existence. It held power and identity. The Ren needed to be preserved and spoken to keep the person's memory alive. Preserving all these elements was essential for a complete afterlife. The ancient Egyptians believed that only by maintaining the integrity of the body, Ba, Ka, and Ren could one achieve eternal life and happiness in the afterlife. This intricate belief system underscores the importance they placed on the afterlife and the lengths they went to ensure a smooth transition from this world to the next. The art of immortality, the mummification process unveiled. The ancient Egyptians believed in an afterlife, a journey that required the preservation of the body. This belief led to the development of the intricate and sacred process of mummification. The mummification process was a meticulous one, steeped in ritual and tradition. It was not merely a method of preservation, but a sacred rite that ensured the deceased's safe passage to the afterlife. It involved skilled priests and craftsmen, each playing a crucial role. The priests, often wearing masks of Anubis, the god of mummification, performed the rituals, while the craftsmen prepared the body and the tomb. The entire process took approximately 70 days to complete. This period was divided into several stages, each with its own specific tasks and rituals. First, the internal organs were removed. This included the lungs, liver, stomach, and intestines. These organs were believed to be susceptible to decay and were thus carefully extracted to prevent the body from decomposing. They were placed in separate canopic jars, each guarded by one of the 4 sons of Horus. These jars were then placed in the tomb alongside the mummy, ensuring the organs were protected for eternity. The heart, however, was left in place. The Egyptians believed it was the seat of intelligence and emotion, essential for the final judgment in the afterlife. It was considered the seat of intelligence and the center of a person's being. In the afterlife, the heart would be weighed against the feather of Ma'at, the goddess of truth and justice. Next, the body was dried using natron salt. This natural desiccant was crucial in removing all moisture from the body, preventing decay and ensuring the body remained intact for millennia. It was then cleansed and anointed with oils and resins. These substances not only helped preserve the body, but also had religious significance, symbolizing purification and protection. Then the body was wrapped in layers of linen bandages. This process could take several weeks, with each layer carefully applied to ensure the body was fully protected. Amulets and protective charms were placed among the wrappings. These items were believed to offer protection and guidance to the deceased in the afterlife, each charm serving a specific purpose. Finally, the body was placed in a sarcophagus, often elaborately decorated with inscriptions and images. This final resting place was designed to protect the mummy and ensure the deceased's safe journey to the afterlife, where they would live for eternity. Section 5. Words of power, rituals and sacred texts for the afterlife. In ancient Egypt, the journey to the afterlife was a deeply spiritual and meticulously planned process. The burial process involved more than just mummification. It was a complex procedure that required the utmost care and precision. It included elaborate rituals and the use of religious texts. These texts were believed to hold immense power and were essential for the deceased's journey. These ensured the deceased's safe passage to the afterlife. The rituals and texts acted as a guide, helping the soul navigate the treacherous path ahead. One of the most important texts was the Book of the Dead. This sacred text was a collection of spells, prayers, and incantations. It contained spells and hymns. These were meticulously written and often personalized for the deceased. These helped the deceased navigate the underworld. The underworld was filled with dangers and challenges that the soul had to overcome. They faced trials and challenges. Each spell and hymn in the Book of the Dead was designed to protect and guide the soul through these trials. The Book of the Dead provided guidance and protection. It was a vital tool for ensuring the soul's safe passage and ultimate reunion with the gods. Priests performed rituals at various stages of the burial. These rituals were not only for the deceased, but also for the living, to ensure the proper transition of the soul. These ceremonies honored the gods. The gods played a crucial role in the afterlife, and their favor was essential for the deceased's journey. They sought their blessings for the deceased's journey. Offerings and prayers were made to appease the gods and secure their protection and guidance for the soul's journey through the afterlife. Section 6. In the footsteps of Osiris, gods and the promise of rebirth. The Egyptian god Osiris was closely associated with death and resurrection. His myth played a central role in their beliefs about the afterlife. Osiris was murdered by his brother, Set, but he was resurrected through the efforts of his wife, Isis. This story gave the Egyptians hope. They believed they too could experience rebirth after death. The mummification process itself was seen as a way of identifying the deceased with Osiris. Just as Osiris was reborn, so too would they experience a new life. Section 7. A legacy etched in linen and gold: mummification and eternal life. Mummification stands as a testament to the ancient Egyptian belief in eternal life. It was a complex and sophisticated process. It reflected their understanding of the human essence. The Egyptians believed that by preserving the body, they were ensuring the survival of the soul. This allowed the deceased to journey to the afterlife. There they would experience an eternity filled with joy and abundance. Mummification offers us a glimpse into a culture deeply preoccupied with death and the mysteries of the afterlife. Section 8. Keep exploring the cosmos. Subscribe and join the conversation. The mysteries of ancient Egypt continue to fascinate us. Their beliefs about the afterlife and their elaborate burial rituals offer a unique perspective on life and death. Subscribe to our channel to explore more wonders of the cosmos. What are your thoughts on the ancient Egyptian belief in eternal life? Share your comments below and let's discuss. Section 10. The enduring allure of ancient Egypt. The ancient Egyptians left behind a legacy that continues to captivate us. Their pyramids, tombs, and artifacts offer a glimpse into a world shrouded in mystery and wonder. By understanding their beliefs, we gain a deeper appreciation for the human desire to comprehend the unknown and find meaning in the face of mortality. The enduring allure of ancient Egypt lies in its ability to connect us to the past and inspire us to ponder the timeless questions about life, death, and what lies beyond.